Sweet. Okay, I'm gonna do a proper intro. Last week I kind of effed up the intro. It was weird and very shaky and kind of scared and just like not the ilk of someone who's been podcasting for 5 years.
Pro.
So yeah, and so now and if you're listening right now and you're hearing, there's a voice to my left here in the studio. We have the one and only Ray, the framer, here in the studio today.
Flesh.
Thanks for coming on, Ray.
Thank you for having
This
me
is
on.
incredible. This is a huge get for us.
This is a long time in the making.
It was a long time in the making, and I think you pitched it originally.
I did.
You just kind of threw it out. You're like, hey, if you ever want to chat, so because we dragged you into the podcast world by using your actual your government name and your place of work currently, and pretty much like where exactly we pretty much doxed you at PosCon. Because
it's kind of flattering.
It was endearing. It was a dox of endearment.
I never thought I'd be the kind of guy to get doxxed for anything, but
well, yeah. I'm excited you're here. This is so great.
I'm excited to be here.
I just want to get something else off my chest really quick.
Do it.
I hit a bird with my face today.
Really?
I was on
time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
You all right?
I'm a little rattled.
Yeah.
That's why you caught me coming out of. It was a pigeon.
Oh.
But you caught me coming out
the
of
big bird.
Yeah, and I just like the time.
Where were you?
I was on a city bike.
Okay.
So
Electric?
I've been biking. Yeah, so I was moving pretty quick, and I had the thought. These pigeons really
ballsy.
They really hang around to the last minute to decide like what they're gonna do, and it's not like deer in the headlights type thing. It's kind of like hit me, I dare you.
Yeah.
You know, they're kind of cocky, and I intentionally avoid them because I just like. But then I've learned to trust these birds. That maybe these birds are just like, by the laws of nature, it's impossible to hit a pigeon. Like they move.
You know why I think that is though? Because pigeons were originally brought over here by like the English gentry as doves, as like
pigeons as doves.
Don't quote me on that, but yes, they were brought over here by the English gentry and as like a luxury pet, like a peacock or something. And then pigeons just multiply like really fast. And after the moneyed few stopped just having pigeons, they got everywhere. They were like, well, fuck these things. Like, we don't want them anymore. So that's why there's so many pigeons in New York.
I didn't know that. There's obviously one less bird now because it hit my face so hard. It hit. I couldn't turn around because I'm moving. I'm really flying on this bike.
What?
I just hit the wing, hit my face. It wasn't like a full bodied,
Okay.
like full frontal smack to the face.
Yeah.
No, it was a full wing though.
Yeah.
It wrapped my face.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd it smell?
I can feel it on my face right now.
Really?
Yeah.
If only the people out there in the podcast either could get a whiff.
I went in and did a dude wipe on my forehead and eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gone now.
I'm worried. I don't even know if dude wipes are like
They have to be.
Antiseptic.
I think so. Yeah.
They're for your butt, but
who knows what dudes are doing, man? We're getting into all sorts of germs.
Are you getting into germs a lot, Ray?
Probably. I'll be honest. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't get. I brought it up on, and when I start talking about germs, like I need to like kind of get back on track here a little bit because I could talk about germs for an hour.
Oh, you
pretty
have
much. Like, I don't really get. No, I'm not scared of germs. Like I like.
Oh, I low-key am.
I'm not like RFK Jr., but like germs are like.
They're kind of.
Where are they? You know, like they're so small and they're alive.
Everywhere.
And I think of them as like little green guy, like fun little guys.
Like
you know?
the Gangrene Gang from Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that.
Good reference.
Yeah.
I just like don't. Germs aren't in the world that I like. The fact that there's germs like on my legs right now. There's germs everywhere. Give me a break.
Yeah. I'll cut you some slack.
Okay. Sorry, we already started talking about germs and we're like 10 minutes in.
It's all good.
So when I came in and you pitched coming on the podcast, you said that you had a lot
of stories.
You said you had a lot of stories. You're a story guy.
I'm a story guy.
I was taken by that. I don't have a cue for you, like a good transition to get to.
Okay.
I'm not a transition guy.
Well, I'll tell you how I started framing, and then we'll lead up to me starting at my current place of business.
Yes. Do you know that someone dressed up as you for Halloween?
Yes, because that girl came into the shop and told me.
That's what I'm talking about. Like,
Yeah.
I told
It was
people
sick,
where his
but I
name and
was
where he
like,
works.
Did you wear the wig? And she was like, no, just the name tag. And I was like, the wig would have been kind of sick. But alas, your audience hasn't known what I look like until now.
It's weird because I was in Boston when the young woman dressed up as you.
Yeah. Sick. Shout out Boston, dude.
Shout out Boston.
Go crazy. But I'll tell you how, I'll tell you how we got to my current place of business. So
Yeah.
I started framing in high school as like just the job to do after school. I got the job on Craigslist. Craigslist, shout out, great place to get a job, especially a weird job. I love a weird job. And I did it. It was this place called Frame It Yourself in Fairhaven, New Jersey. And the two people who run it are just like super wonderful. Took a chance on like a scrappy young high schooler with like no framing experience whatsoever. Math's also like my worst subject. And I was really afraid they were going to make me
Is there a lot of math in framing?
There's like yeah. But I'm good at that type of math.
4x5.
Sure, exactly.
Sure.
4x6 is the standard.
We could do this all day.
But yeah, so I got that job. It was great. I left, went to college, did a bunch of stuff in college. Was like, I want to move to New York. I want to be in the music industry. That's what like my...
You look like you would.
Yeah.
Oh, because you kind of look like Billie Eilish's brother.
That's what everyone said.
Yeah. It would be a good fit. You could slip right in there.
Yeah. I hope one day he gets a "you look like a Ray Young." I think that'd be sick.
Yeah.
So he would know how it feels. And it'd be a compliment because it's always a compliment
yeah.
when people say that to me.
Well done.
But I wanted to work in music so bad. I moved to the city. I had this internship working for this manager for like 2 weeks. I was like, yes, I got this. This is it. I hustled. I worked at some venues in Brooklyn, like really scrappy DIY venues, which was awesome, like Trins Picos and Market Hotel.
Sure.
And got this job and I was like, let's fucking go. Like I did it. And then COVID happened 2 weeks later. And I was like, I didn't do it. That's it. I failed. I'll never work in the music industry ever again. And I moved back in with my parents who have relocated to Buffalo. And I'm up there and I'm like, it's fuck it. I'm just going to move back. So I moved back in and I'm like, I just need a job. And it's always like the banana stand in Arrested Development.
Yeah.
There's always money in a frame shop. So I can always get a job at a frame shop once you have that skill. And I started working at this frame shop up on 72nd, Frames for You. And it was a great, like, cool Upper West Side little store.
I have to say about there's always money in the frame shop.
Yeah.
Getting stuff framed is so expensive.
Yes, it is.
And I think that's
expensive.
neat. Like, I think if you're on the Upper West Side,
Yeah,
those people are getting things framed constantly because they have $1 billion.
They were probably the most hesitant about prices on the Upper West, yeah.
Are people just throwing money away on framing things? Because I'm saving up to get, like, I have this print and then I'm like, I will get you framed. I'm putting dollars aside to get this thing framed.
Exactly.
It's like not a willy-nilly thing. You don't get things framed willy-nilly. You earn a frame.
You really do.
And you work for a frame.
It would always kind of break my heart when like a dad and their kid would come in with like a poster from the Natural History Museum. I'm like, oh, we just want to get this framed. And I'd be like, it's going to be $300. And they'd be like, are you fucking kidding me? And I'm like, even on the cheapest option, it's going to be like $300. And they would walk out really dissatisfied. And it's like, just pin that shit to the wall, bro. Okay,
Yeah.
Like not everything needs a frame, especially for a child. Sorry, kids, but you should be just pinning stuff to the wall, tape, whatever. Like if you're under 18, you don't need any frames.
They have frames at Marshall's and TJ Maxx, but not custom.
Yeah,
Nice.
You're fine.
You've framed a couple things for me that I
have.
adore.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hope that they're still around. All my stuff's in storage right now, so.
Well, I'll finish getting to the current spot. So
I'm a big
no, that's the whole point.
You pause for a second, I'm jumping right in.
Yeah. That's the whole point. So I met this dude at a conference. His name was Nick Gordon, and he was an A&R for this company, Symphonic Distribution. And I just like presented myself to him, much in the same way that I presented myself to you. And I was like, yo, like I want to talk. And he was like, all right, let's talk. We talked over Zoom.
You're always doing that.
I am always doing that. And we had a great conversation. And at the end of the call, he was like, yeah, man, just keep on plugging away on the whole music industry thing. And I'm like, dog, I want to work for you. Like, I want to work for you. And he was like, all right, let me see what I can do. And like a couple months later, I had an internship at the distribution company. And I worked my way up, went more part-time, went full-time, stopped framing, did music for like 6 years, right? So I was A&R at Symphonic Distribution, and then I got my dream job, which was working on Julian Casablancas' management team at Cult Records.
That's the Strokes.
That's the Strokes.
You guys.
The GOAT. And it was just like fucking awesome. Like, it was sick.
Yeah.
It was really cool. And then I had to stop doing that because that and the other job I had, the A&R job, it was just like too much. Like, I was not well up here, you know? So I stopped doing that. A couple months later, the economy takes a tank, right?
Yeah.
Everyone in music got laid off. I mean, I'm sure you know people in music, but like everyone got laid off. And I was one of those people. And I'm like, shit, okay. I got a nice severance check.
I need to introduce you to my buddy Scooter.
Scooter Braun?
Yeah.
That's your buddy?
You would, oh my God. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know Scooter Braun.
That'd have been crazy. But yeah, so I had to move back to Buffalo because I ran out of money. And I'm sitting on my ass and I'm like, I need a job, God damn it. And I was on unemployment and I was like, I always wanted to do like artist partnerships, like brand partnerships. So I was like making decks and pitching them out to companies being like, if you want to connect to cool musicians, like let me know. Because I have all the connections, you know? And I actually got meetings with like big brands and it was really cool. And we were like, I thought the meetings went really well. Until one by one, they just kind of fell off. And then I ran out of unemployment and I was like, let me move back to New York. I'm just going to move back to New York because I'd rather be broke and have no money coming in New York City than I would sit on my parents' couch in Buffalo, right? I got back to New York. I'm essentially homeless. I'm not going to lie. I'm sleeping on like couches. I'm sleeping on like the floor of my brother's kitchen. Like,
I'm doing that right now.
How is it? Is it a nice kitchen?
I would love to like not be on a couch.
Yeah.
You get to a point where it's like.
Yeah. And the like not having any alone time ever really takes a toll. Because I'm a big chiller. Like I love hanging out.
Yeah.
But after like none for weeks on end, is like that sucks.
It's also weird to just like I've claimed a corner of my friend's living room, and it's just like I'm sorry that you can't go into that corner.
Are you just in
like
between places? What's your deal?
Yeah, well, my lease ended, and then the next place that I found, there's just no apartments available right now.
Yeah,
this happens to me every year that I move, and so it's I move in 2 weeks.
Okay, the summer's a bad time to move.
Oh, it's really bad.
Yeah,
it's a bad time to move. It's a bad time to be sleeping on someone's couch. It's a bad time to be at the mercy of someone else's preferences over their AC, because I'm with a turn it off when you leave person right now, which is like I want to remind people that the way AC works is that like when you turn it off and then it has to pump itself back down.
It's actually not good for the AC.
It's bad for your bill. Like it's worse. You just leave it on a constant temperature.
Yeah.
And so every time I get back or whatever, the AC is at like 73, and you know I'm just like I'm sweating right now.
Yeah.
So it's not great, but. All is well.
Yeah.
I'm taking these vitamins right now that are making me just like.
What vitamins?
NADH plus.
What's that for?
I don't know.
Okay.
And I cannot be bothered by anything. It's crazy.
That's sick.
Yeah, I'm having horrible nightmares.
What?
But otherwise, really great. Oh yeah, no, the nightmares are so bad that I'm scared to go to sleep. It's like Freddy Krueger vibes.
That's kind of sick. Sometimes I think nightmares are cool. Because it's like, sometimes you see something so horrifying in your own head, you're like, wow, I couldn't believe that I could conceive of that.
Dreams make me so mad when I have a scary dream about, like, I had a dream that Usher was trying to, to kill my family.
That's sick.
No, but it's like, that is the one time you can just create,
anything?
Like, Inception vibes. Like, I could flip the city of Paris over and, like,
but they're never like that.
No, I'm trying to get out of like a river and it's so slippery I keep falling and there's a snake behind. Like,
or like Beavis and Butthead or breaking into my house. Yeah,
I want to have an all hands with like my brain
subconsciousness.
Yeah, just be like, what? Get it together. Like, why?
Have you had a lucid dream?
I have.
How'd it go? What did the inside of your subconsciousness look like?
I feel like you know. I feel like you have an answer for this. So mine was it was like in high school or something, and I had like read something about. And how cool is it that I'm saying I read something about it, and I truly, earnestly mean I read something, because now if I read something, it means I just watched a TikTok.
Yeah.
But I know I read something about it, and I was like, I'm obsessed with this. I want to do this, and I was like looking at pictures of like my friends and stuff, and trying to get them into my dream, and it worked a couple times.
Yeah.
But I think that's just thinking about something.
Well, my thing was because I had done some reading about it too, actual reading.
Okay, you think you're better than me?
No.
I'm just.
I always carried a water bottle with me in high school, And in the dream, I was like, where's the water bottle? And that was the trick. I was like, oh, it's not here. And you can't see your own reflection in dreams either. And I remember being like, there's a mirror, and my perception of myself like wasn't right. And I was like, okay, I'm definitely dreaming.
Do you do shrooms?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like not a lot, but
okay.
Smoke if you got them.
Smoke? You smoke the shrooms?
No, I mean, that's just an expression.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, smoke if you got them. You ever seen Spaceballs?
Ages ago. You know they're doing a second one?
I know. I love Mel Brooks.
It's Mel Brooks?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
He's still alive. He's like one of my favorite directors. That's like one of my...
He did Passion of the Christ, right?
That's Mel Gibson.
Oh.
He's did Apocalypto, too. You ever seen that one? Apocalypto?
No.
Oh, dude, it's sick.
I don't watch things that are upsetting. Like,
It's
I don't watch,
really upsetting.
I wouldn't watch something called
It's
Apocalypto.
so sick.
That
You should
wouldn't
watch it.
That wouldn't cross my death.
I always like to watch it like that when I have like a really bad fever, you know? Like Apocalypse Now, Apocalypto, 2 best fever dream movies. Because I'm like, if I'm going to feel like shit, I'm going to feel like shit.
I want to be panicking, too.
I just want to exist in like a weird, like meditative, like sickness state and just sink into it and like really like get into it, you know?
Like, you're like a masochist.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we want to take a quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Poshmark. You know when you have that one item you've been searching for forever? It could be a vintage designer bag, the perfect wedding outfit, or a pair of boots you saw once and have never stopped thinking about. I feel like we've all had that experience where something like sells out and then you're left hunting the internet for months trying to track it down. I know I'm always looking for those boots. That's why I've been loving Poshmark lately. I was shocked by how many amazing finds there are on there. Whether you're looking for luxury pieces from brands like Prada, Miu Miu, or Bottega, or for everyday favorites like Free People Movement, Skims, or Viore, it's like a treasure hunt in the best way possible. Poshmark has millions of new and pre-loved items, so it's become one of my favorite places to search for those hard-to-find pieces and score incredible deals. And if you're shopping for luxury items, select purchases over $500 go through Poshmark's authentication process, which makes shopping even more secure. And if you're anything like me and have clothes sitting in your closet that you never wear, you can also sell them on Poshmark. With access to more than 80 million users, it's a great way to give your items a second life and make some extra money. Find what feels like you. Shop and share your style on Poshmark today. Download the Poshmark app and use code BNC when you sign up to get $10 off your first purchase. Or shop now at poshmark.com/BNC and get $10 off your first purchase. That's POSHMARK.com/BNC. Thanks, Poshmark. Hi, guys. Want to take another quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Article. I'm moving right now. Everybody knows. Can't stop talking about it. All of my stuff's in a storage unit. And this, for me right now, this time's a perfect time, perfect opportunity, that is, to be really intentional about the furniture I'm bringing into this new space. It's kind of like a weird living room. So I'm going to have to kind of Jenga style, Tetris style the whole place. And instead of rushing to fill the room, I want pieces that feel elevated. Sue me. I want them to feel timeless, and I want them to actually fit my style. Article has made that process really, really easy. Their furniture has that perfect balance of being beautiful, high quality, and functional, and it's going to help make my new place feel like home. I pray so much faster than my last place. I had been looking into getting a new dresser, which I didn't have a dresser in my last place, and Article has so many options that feel modern, but still feel really timeless. It's the kind of furniture that makes your space look more intentional and like adult and grown up without feeling overdone. Everything is designed to mix and match easily, so you don't have to stress about whether things will go together. And the whole process is really simple. Ordering is straightforward, and delivery is designed to be convenient and easy, which makes a big difference when you're buying larger pieces like a dresser or a table, or if you want a chair, you could get a chair. You can tell a lot of care goes into each piece. Everything feels sturdy, well-crafted, and thoughtfully designed, from the materials to the finishes. Article is offering our listeners $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more. To claim, visit article.com/BNC, and the discount will be automatically applied at checkout. That's article.com/BNC for $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more. Thank you. No, I can't watch anything that makes me think at all. I don't like thinking.
The Lego movie.
Not even the Lego. Like, I'm so close to being someone that watches Bravo, stuff on Bravo.
Oh, really?
Which, like, no dig on people that watch Bravo.
Yeah.
I'm like,
that's
almost,
like Real Housewives, right?
I'm like almost there. I'm almost there to start watching a Real Housewives type situation.
I remember seeing Love Island, and I'm not like the type of guy who usually watches that, but I was with one of my ex-girlfriends, and she showed me Love Island. It was actually pretty nice because they don't really fight. They just kind of like, there's drama, but it's not like aggressive. It's not like Jersey Shore.
They don't fight. You need to watch the UK one.
They fight.
I
liked the not fighting.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the fighting.
You like the fighting?
Yeah, and I like the...
Whoa, who's the masochist now, Connor?
I like when they're fighting. It makes me feel better about my life.
That stresses me out. You see, I'd rather have like a fictional depiction of something horrific rather than like real anger and violence. Like that actually upsets me more, I would say.
Have you gotten in a fight? A fist fight?
Oh, God. Not in a very long time. Not since like elementary school.
Did you used to fight?
Not really. I did like Taekwondo.
Would you fight?
If I had to.
Okay.
I guess, yeah. People don't really pick fights with me because I'm kind of a big guy.
You're tall.
Mm-hmm.
How tall are you?
6'3".
That's nice.
Yeah. Doesn't hurt.
That would be nice.
So anyway.
Yeah.
I'm homeless.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah,
I told you I'd slip right in.
It's all good. That's the whole point. I'm homeless. And I'm walking around, and it's probably like 95, 98 degrees in New York in July of last year. So I'd only go out after like 4 p.m. to apply for jobs. And like, I hate to prove the boomers right because it makes my skin crawl a little bit, but I was like for real passing out like printed resumes and shit. And I walk by the frame store I work at, and I walk in, and I see my girl Juliet, and I'm just like, shout out Juliet, she's the best. And I'm just like, are you guys hiring? And she's like, yeah, actually we are. And then like light bulbs went off, handed in the resume. I have an abundance of experience. And I got the job. So she really saved my ass with that one. Thinking
about my resume makes me want to shoot myself.
Really? But you have like a career in entertainment though, no?
Yeah, it's okay. That's what
the
makeup of the resume is good, the work history. Thinking about opening, because I made it on Photoshop and it's...
Why'd you make it on Photoshop and not Word?
I thought I was better than everybody.
Really?
Yeah.
Kind of are, low key.
No, this thing, like if I were to touch it now, like everything would move.
Yes.
And shift.
One of them.
Yeah. And I know, and thinking about having to dig my resume back up on my laptop and adjust it. I don't know what I would do if I had to go apply to things now because
it's like
we've been talking about.
Well, moving sucks. Looking for a job.
While you're
even worse. Yeah. That's like, those two things go hand in hand to me, like looking for a job and moving.
Did your parents have any input on like, they're like, you're at home and you need to be back in the city, like applying to jobs or anything?
No, my parents are like insanely cool. Like I recorded a whole album in like 1 week in my basement because my dad's a musician too. Okay. And my parents are literally just like, we get you're stressed out. We get things suck right now in the job market. Like we want you to find something good, you know? And they're really supportive of like most of the insane things that I've done with my life, thankfully. And I just kind of came to a head where I was like, look, I don't want to get a job in Buffalo. I'll figure it out in New York. And they were like, we got you. So don't worry about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Rather be homeless in New York than alive in Buffalo.
Maybe that's not true.
I've never been. I'm going there.
It's a great city. What are you going there for?
For shows in the fall, I think.
Okay, my uncle has the best restaurant in Buffalo.
Really?
I'll plug you up.
What?
It's called Roost.
What is?
It's my aunt and uncle's restaurant. It's like gastro gourmet.
I don't know what those words are.
It's like they change the menu every 2 weeks. It's always a different kind of cuisine from around the world, and it's just insane. Like, it's so fucking good.
Wow, okay.
Yeah,
Boost.
I will plug you up.
I'll check it out.
Yes,
that's
please
exciting.
Do.
You know what I was going to say earlier when you said that you can get on Craigslist and find very weird jobs?
Yeah.
When I was moving to LA from Austin,
You're from
originally.
Austin.
Yeah.
Shout out Texas.
Shout out Texas.
Shout out Texas.
When I was moving there originally, I had just blown through my severance from my first job.
Yeah.
And it was interesting to see, because at first you get that severance check and you're like, I'm the richest man that's ever walked the earth.
Yeah.
And then
nothing matters.
Then you start like, no,
spending money on shit.
I'm gonna get the first round. Oh, I'll get the second round too.
I'm gonna get the foie gras.
I'm not gonna get groceries. I'm gonna eat out every day.
No.
Towards the end of that amazing summer, where all of my friends were like grad school or something, so like everybody was kind of unemployed.
Yeah.
I finally was like, oh, I need to get a job. I got this job, and they were like, you have to start.
What year was it?
2020.
Okay.
So,
this is during the pandemic?
Right inches before.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was my thing too, moving here, right before.
So when I moved to LA, I was broke and I couldn't get into an apartment.
Mm-hmm. Like you couldn't find one to move into?
I found one, but the lease didn't start for like a month. Okay. And my job was like, you have to start in 2 weeks or you can't have the job.
Where'd you work?
Bird, the scooter company.
Oh, okay.
And so I
thought you worked for a talent agency for some reason, but
no.
Misunderstanding. You just have that vibe. You have like an agent vibe.
Oh, that's not a compliment.
I think it's cool.
Just kidding.
I don't know many agents, but I think it's like as one sneeze bag to the next.
Yeah.
I think that's cool.
I need to introduce you to my buddy Scooter. So I'm trying to find an apartment.
Yeah.
And I get on Craigslist.
Yeah.
I needed one for like 2.5 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And I found a place that was really cheap.
Yeah, how much was it?
It was like $300 for the whole time that I needed.
Fuck.
And then I started reading the fine print. It was like an older gentleman who wanted someone to clean his house, like while they lived there. Like
not a bad deal.
You're
honestly.
a live-in cleaner.
I used to be a janitor, so.
Well, I was just kind of thinking that it's even like a live-in. I'm like, what are you doing to the house that makes it that dirty and you live by yourself? And then I was like, he's probably gonna try to have sex with me. So I dipped on that, and I'm like, okay, I dodged a bullet. That's really good force.
But did he try?
I didn't do it.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Which, like, I should be very clear because, like, I am someone that would be like, I'm saving money, like a certain amount of money, and like, and I really wanted to like flag it and be like, if you are thinking about doing this, like, reach out to me and we can figure out a solution for you together.
Yeah.
So I move into this woman's apartment.
Mm-hmm.
For 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And pretty quickly I realized that she is naked.
Also wants to have sex with you.
Yeah. Or like maybe it was like a harmless nudity,
bro.
but she was an older woman.
Yeah.
Naked the whole time. She didn't eat meat or anything, so I couldn't have any meat in the house.
Yeah. That's more of a red flag to me than the nudity.
The nudity was a little bit
because live and let live, but like don't create my style. Like I need some meat sometimes.
The one thing about her, she would like hang her underwear everywhere, like for it to dry, and I was like, why is all your underwear so wet?
No dryer?
What?
No dryer?
I don't remember ever doing laundry there, but I guess I must have, but her underwear was everywhere. Like I couldn't like FaceTime someone without them being like, oh, like
panties,
the bachelor pad. I'm like, no, the woman that lives in this apartment is just naked. All like I don't think she's ever put this underwear on.
Mm-hmm.
I was a very looking back, I like want to grab my younger self and be like, good job for powering through. I don't know how you did it. Thinking about me in that situation now, it makes me want to vomit.
But I think, though, that sometimes, like, I know we live in a world where pretty much a lot of people want everything to be easy and, like, entertaining all the time. But I do think those kinds of experiences where, like, you're forced to deal with something that, like, objectively sucks.
Yeah.
Like, makes you a better person. It's like character building. It brings you closer to what I think is, like, the source. You start asking the big questions. Like, what the fuck am I doing here? Why do I even want to be in LA? Why are there panties all around my head? Like, is this worth it? Do I really want to do it? And like, it did kind of bring you to where you are now, which is sick. So it totally was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually got you beat though on the sketchy living situation.
Do you?
So right now, I live in a storage unit in Brooklyn, New York. And it's not a storage unit, it's a shipping container.
Okay, I was going to say like...
It's a shipping container.
I don't know if you want to say that on...
No.
Because I think that's illegal.
Yeah. Okay. It's a shipping container in a venue in Brooklyn.
Okay.
And it's a music venue and there's like music happening there all the time. And it was my band's old rehearsal spot. And at some point I was like, fellas, I can't afford an apartment. I'm kicking y'all out and I'm moving in.
Yeah.
And I'm not the first person to do this. Like this place has kind of a history of... vagrants like myself doing similar things, but...
You're a very clean vagrant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My suit's like pressed up against like thumbtack to the wall right now. Like...
You should get it framed.
Yo. Okay, so I always wanted to frame a pair of pants, like a full up pair of jeans, but I never had the money to do it.
It's expensive.
It'd be super expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, shadowboxing is no joke.
Shadowboxing is no joke.
I always wanted to do like a promotional stunt where like a performance art piece where they framed me. And we mounted me to the wall and I stood in there like endurance tests all day. And I was just in there and you could come and like I'd be a spectacle, And at the end of the day, I would just smash through the glass and walk out and it'd be like some good press, I think, for whatever shop wanted to do that.
This came up because Sammy flagged it too, that that was the whole... How did you get wind that we talked about you on the podcast? Or
okay, yes. What? So I was on my way to work and I got a text from my boss, all caps, Ray. And I'm like, fuck, I'm getting fired. I don't know what I did. I'm getting fucking fired. Moving back to fucking Buffalo. like, what did I do wrong? And then I just got a clip of that one Instagram story, and I was like, oh, it's that guy. Sick. And I didn't know who you were.
Yeah.
And after you came in for the first time, my two coworkers were like, do you know who that was? And I was like, no. And they're like, that's Connor Wood. And I was like, seemed like a nice guy to me. And they were familiar with your work.
What was the clip?
It was just says framed by Ray. And
Framed by Ray.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Part of the lore.
Yeah, we have it.
Yeah, we have it.
We have it somewhere.
We have it somewhere.
Wait, I'm gonna.
And then I started getting texts because I was not familiar with the podcast, and I started getting texts from people I don't get texts from. Like some people I get texts from, like some of my old coworkers, and then like I'm calling my friend Davis down in Texas, and his like little sister Lexi is like, put me on the phone with Ray, and she's like, Ray, you and Connor and Brooke make a podcast. And I'm like, you listen to that? She's like, I'm the biggest fan. And I'm like, all right, cool. And she's like, if you go on it, you have to shout me out. So shout out Lexi Diaz.
Shout out Lexi Diaz.
Lexi Diaz, my
girl.
girl.
It's so fun.
My girl down in Texas.
Oh wait,
but it was flattering.
Here we have the clip. I want to listen to it.
Yeah, you had the bucket hat on. You're all fitted up.
Are you familiar with Framebridge?
No, but I'm getting the sense that it's like a framing store.
I just wish you were around to hear just how much Connor was speaking about Framebridge.
Is this a new place for you, Connor?
They frame anything. You can take anything in there and get it framed. It's like,
yeah.
And like I'm talking to this guy, Ray.
Ray from Framebridge?
Yeah, and it's kind of like, frame this. He's like, okay.
And that was really the extent of our conversation.
I was like, nice dude. I think you were framing the bag of your
I was
merch.
doing the totes from the stand-up tour.
Yeah.
I did all three of the 3 legs of the tour.
You have it hanging up in your apartment right now?
Well, I don't have an apartment right now.
Fuck.
Where
You're in a storage unit right now?
I'm in it. I'm also, living out of a storage unit. It was fun.
Yo, we should put bunks in my spot. And
yeah.
It'll
me
be
and Ray,
super
me and
cheap.
Ray bunk bedding
Dude,
in the storage unit
sick.
in the venue.
It'd be sick. We'd fucking tear it up in there.
I forget what I didn't have anywhere I was going with that.
Oh, well, we were talking about the first time we met and you coming into the store and all that stuff. And then there was all this excitement around that and like in my world. Yeah. So thank you for that, Connor.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, anytime.
It's really great. I know. We were talking about Framebridge. I was kind of in like a Framebridge honeymoon.
Yeah, you were. It was sick. It was so sweet.
Yeah, it was awesome. I couldn't wait to. I was like going and picking up random stuff on the street to be like, I'm gonna take this and get this framed.
That's what everyone says. They come in, they're just like, I didn't know you can get this framed. It's like, baby girl, you can frame anything you want.
You really can't up to a certain size because they had to
40 by 60.
They did trim
40 by 60. They did trim some shit up.
Yeah.
But yeah, then I didn't see you for a while, and I was bummed because I was like, yo, I gotta accost this man. I gotta accost this man who's shouting me out, right? And you came in and you were like, I thought I scared you off. And I was like, nah, bro, I've been waiting to see you. I just didn't get on the schedule until you popped in. You know? I know. And then I was like, yo, you should have me on your podcast. And I'm like, I really don't want to be that guy like begging for some shit, but I do have some stories.
Yeah. What are these stories that you...
I have a couple.
Yeah.
I've been racking my brain.
Hit me with one.
One of my favorites is my first frame shop, the one in Fairhaven. I met a murderer. My boss's boy came in one day, just like kind of chilled with us all day. And it was his friend from, I think, high school. We just kicked it. Guy had like sick taste in music, told me he like was into Beck and like Velvet Revolver. And I was like, hell yeah, I love Beck, I love Velvet Revolver. And then he just like laughed and, whatever. He goes to grad school. And then I come into work one day and my boss, James, is just like, yo, like, remember that guy who came in to help us out, like just kind of hang out with us? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, he's like going to prison for life. And I was like, why is he going to prison for life? And it's like, because he murdered his roommate. Because he had a psychotic breakdown at school and he thought that there was these secret societies in his peripheral, one good, one evil. And they were coming together and they were telling him, he thought there was like secret messages from his 2 roommates that saying like, hey, we're part of the good guys. We need you to kill the other one when we leave the house. And as soon as you do this, it's going to be all good. We're going to get you out of here. Like this good axis of good is going to save you.
Could you imagine being like the people that he's projecting these messages onto and being like, I never fucking told him to kill the guy.
Yeah.
And then he did.
Low-key can't imagine that sort of thing.
How old was he?
I was a young buck back then, but probably like as old as I am now, which is 29. So, which is weird to think about. He was in grad school. I mean, he was not that old. Or probably, actually, no, he's probably in his 30s. Because my boss was like in his 30s. He had a kid and another kid on the way. So I'm going to say like mid 30s. So yeah, met a murderer. One of my other favorite ones is this dude comes into the frame shop on the Upper West and we're talking, like bullshitting. And I'm like, oh, I play in a band. And he's like, oh yeah, so do I. And I'm like, yeah, whatever, old man. And he's like, are you on Spotify? And I'm like, yeah, I'm on Spotify. And he's like, I have my bands on Spotify and I have millions of monthly listeners on Spotify. And I'm like, I'm gonna put you in a home, bro. Okay. Like you probably are lost. You don't know what's good with the Spotify numbers. I type it in and it's King Harvest. Do you know this band?
That sounds so familiar.
It's like a one-hit wonder from the 70s. They have a song Dancing in the Moonlight. He was in the Beach Boys, this dude. Dancing in the Moonlight. Yeah, that everyone covers. He wrote that song.
Is that their song?
Yeah. And a lot of people covered it.
King Harvest.
But yeah, he came in and was like, but I'll check out your band too. And I'm like, I have 90 monthly listeners and you just mogged the shit out of me, bro.
They had one hit. Yours is coming.
Yeah, probably not, but it's okay. And then I walk in the back and my boss, his name is Joshi. I'm just like, Joshi, you know this band King Harvest? They have a song Dancing in the Moonlight. She's way older than me. She's in her like late 60s. She's like, yeah, Ray. Everyone knows King Harvest, Dancing in the Moonlight. And I'm like, well, I'll go fuck myself then.
Hey guys, want to take another quick break to thank a sponsor of today's podcast, Cash App. I have fallen for a scam. Actually, there's a scam that keeps happening to me recently where it's like, hey, your package got delivered, and it sends me a link and it's like, oh, I love to get a package. But the thing is, like, I didn't order anything. So then I have to call my accountant and be like, hey, I just clicked on a link and typed in my credit card and my address. So heads up. And keeping your money safe from fraud deserves to be a priority. That shouldn't happen as much as it does to me because I'm an adult and I'm aware of these things, but keeping your money safe from fraud deserves to be a priority, and Cash App treats it that way. With security lock, Cash App requires a successful Face ID or biometric authentication to access your account. It's like your money is protected by your own personal bodyguard, even if your phone is lost or stolen. Plus, if you're about to send money to someone new and Cash App notices something looks a bit off or that you might be falling for a scam, it will send you a warning before the money is sent to confirm that everything looks right. That has happened to me 6 times recently. Turn on Security Lock in your Cash App settings today and pay attention to scam warnings to keep your money safe from fraud. Learn more at cash.app/security. New Cash App customers can earn $10 if they use code SECURE10 in their profile at sign up and send $5 to a friend within 14 days. Terms apply. Cash App is a financial services platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App's bank partners. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC. Cash App Visa Debit Flex Card issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC. And the Bancorp Bank N.A. pursuant to a license from Visa USA, Inc. See terms and conditions for the Sutton prepaid cards, Sutton Debit Flex Card, and Bancorp Debit Flex Card. Discounts and promotions provided by Cash App, a Block Inc. brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosures. This ad placement is paid for by Bath & Body Works. The luxury scents and real benefits will take care of your home's well-being so you can take care of yours. I have with me here my special baby, the Bath & Body Works White Bar Neutrals collection is here with us in the studio today. It helps you create a space that feels as good as it looks. Look how, it's just like a classy looking candle. And as you can tell, we've been like a bit on the move. We're remote right now. While Brooke's away, the boys will play. I've been in a lot of spaces recently and I'm trying to make them feel a little bit more home. This mahogany coconut candle, I wish that you were all sitting on my lap sniffing this with me. It's warm, it's cozy, it's making it feel like home. I'm sleeping on someone's couch, but if I close my eyes, I'm at home because it's so familiar. Even when everything's kind of on the move and I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like, where am I? Everything's changing. Lighting this candle instantly makes me feel settled and inviting. I keep the mahogany coconut lit while I'm working, cleaning, or winding down at the end of the day, and the warm, woodsy scent makes the whole space feel cozy and inviting. I wish I could, well, I don't have to describe it. Cream bean coconut, mahogany woods, English lavender. I was going to say I got some vanilla, but I'm probably wrong. But it's just it reminds me of like someone from my distant past in a good way. It has that perfect balance of rich mahogany and creamy coconut, which reminds me of coming home after a long day and finally being able to relax. I know Brooke's favorite scent is the sweet orange and agave candle, which is definitely my second favorite scent. It's fruity, it's bright, it's super uplifting, exactly like the kind of scent that screams Brooke Averick. Bath & Body Works candles not only smell amazing, but they're crafted with premium lead-free wicks for a clean, safe burn. I've learned recently that a lot of my other candles that I've had in the past do not do that. And so now that just makes me feel extra safe with my White Barn Neutrals. Shop the White Barn Neutrals collection now at bathandbodyworks.com.
Hey guys, we want to take a break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Skims. You've heard me say it before, but Skims really does just keep getting better. I've always struggled with finding underwear and bras that are actually comfortable all day. Like, no digging, no weird bunching, nothing that makes you want to rip it off the second you get home, and Skims completely solved that for me. It's the kind of stuff I reach for every single day because it just fits right and feels good. I've been obsessed with their new everyday cotton collection. I'm a huge cotton girl, but it's honestly hard to find cotton pieces that still feel flattering and not boring, and the everyday cotton scoop bra is just so good. It has that same flattering shape I already loved, but now in this super soft, breathable cotton that I can wear literally all day. It makes me feel comfortable but still put together. Shop Everyday Cotton and all of my favorite bras and underwear at skims.com. After you place your order, be sure to let them know we sent you. Select podcast in the survey and be sure to select our show in the drop-down menu that follows.
I know the song, but
Banger. No, I wouldn't eyeball that
also,
dude.
the Beach Boys, like, I feel like everybody was in the Beach Boys. I didn't know that they had like a rotating cast of people. It's not like the Beatles where it's like four dudes. It's like...
But it really was... if I forget this name, I'm going to lose all music credibility on air. It's like... Brian Wilson. Thank you. I was going to say Brian Johnson, but I was just listening to Brian Johnson Massacre on the way over here. Brian Wilson is the Beach Boy. And then there's Mike Love, who's like the axis of evil Beach Boy. People don't fuck with Mike Love.
Oh.
I don't know why, but everyone loves Brian Wilson. Brian Wilson's cool.
Were you saying you were listening to that guy that's doing the face injections on the way here?
Oh no, but he does have the same name.
Brian Johnson?
It's Brian Jonestown Massacre, but it's like kind of spelled the same way.
What's Jonestown Massacre?
Oh, it's like the psych rock band from California.
Oh, sick.
I needed to get myself in the zone, you know.
Yeah, totally.
So I needed to put on some Brian Jonestown Massacre on the way over here, get a little loose, you know what I mean?
I called my grandma.
How's she?
She's good.
Yeah? How old is she?
79.
Yeah, she's young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She had kids really young.
Sick.
Yeah,
What's she doing? Where's she at? Austin?
No, she's in Idaho. But she...
Idaho's sick.
It was funny. This is gnarly, but I remember like over some break recently, we're talking to her and I was like, why is one of my aunts' middle name whatever? And she's like, I was 16.
Wait, what is it?
I don't even remember which...
Your aunt's middle name?
Which aunt, but it's like a weird middle name and it's like random, you know? It's like Ashley or something. And I'm like, why'd you choose Ashley? She was like, I was 16. I don't know.
Huh.
Yeah.
Is she always from Idaho?
She's always from Idaho.
Damn, that's sick. What part?
So typical of her to be from Idaho. Sun Valley.
Oh, okay. That's where they do the potatoes, right?
I think the whole state.
Yeah, but they have like Sun Valley, Idaho potatoes. That's like a brand, I believe. I could be wrong.
You could be right.
True. You ever go out there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I love it out there.
Yeah, it's really
Idaho's amazing.
Fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
I passed through, what's that lake, the big one?
Coeur d'Alene?
Coeur d'Alene.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coeur d'Alene's sick and kind of eerie. I was driving up in those hills one night when I was like 18 and I was looking for a place to camp and me and my buddy just got a bad vibe because you can pull over there and you can camp like the state law says you can just camp on the side of the road.
Yeah.
My one homie was like, yeah, let's just do it. And I'm like, dude, like low key kind of feels like deliverance out here. Like we're getting higher and higher up into the hills. And we just drove to Spokane that night.
Yeah. It is, I'm going to get this so wrong. I'm going to butcher this, but it's in this suicide belt.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's in...
The white supremacy belt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is like a crazy Venn diagram.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, one might lead to the other.
Yeah, I'm sure some way, like I'm not gonna like be able to make that leap myself here on the Brooke and Connor Make a Podcast featuring Ray today. But
start another
it is
podcast,
interesting.
The Murder Mystery Podcast.
Well, I don't like murder mystery.
Yeah, neither do I.
I want to think that I'm better than murder mystery, low-key. I'm on my phone 7:35 a.m. watching a Snapchat tile news story of like the murderer who killed his roommates because his other roommates sold him to. I mean, that's my first thing I consume in the morning. Yeah. Before I have water, I watch 2 murder documentaries, in my bed.
You know what I'm really into right now? Is the videos of the people selling the food out of their trunks. You ever seen this down south?
Yeah, the buckets of...
They're eating the pineapple and the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
That's really sick. I think it's cool.
Guy.
I think bands should do that. I think a band as a promotional thing should go down and eat the pineapple slice out of the Kool-Aid bucket and eat the waffles with the cereal on it and the Takis coated chicken drumsticks.
Well, this stuff goes viral all the time. We live in like such
it's
a weird
fucking awesome
place where like people running for Congress are like, I need to go do the press junket where I like run into someone at, on the street and they ask me like, the guy that does the name these 5 songs.
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
that's what picks up. It's so crazy
Dude,
that like
I know.
we're now in like we're in a place where like if you release a memoir about like you're a troubled childhood actor with tons of trauma, then you have to go on like a sidewalk dating show to like promote your book about your.
Do you ever have people in political power try and get on this show?
Yeah.
Really? Did you say yes?
No.
Yeah.
I don't know a specific example, but we definitely have inbounds from
Right.
Yeah, in politics.
Yeah. You're right though. I mean, it is what gets the most visibility. I mean, like Zoran, like that whole thing.
Yeah.
It kind of was that simple in a way. It was like, oh, the guy who's crazy good at social media and like clip farming is going to win. And it's like, he also has awesome politics, but
Well, just like, that's how I just missed my mouth. That's how you reach people.
The most
now. It's like, it's fun.
know.
Also, if I start talking to you, I'm like, if I asked like a politician and my go-to question for people is, when's the last time you were on a ladder? Because even though I'm asking you a question about a ladder, it's the most grounding question, and there's always a story. Because ladders level the playing field.
They do.
If you're on a ladder, you're putting in work. There's a story there. You're, it's manual labor. You're climbing. You're not on a ladder for willy-nilly.
Yep.
When's the last time you were on a ladder?
At work.
Yeah.
I was putting some big ass boxes up on this thing, and I'm like, I should just do this. Like, I'm like the one with the most height, so let me get up on that ladder. And it was a fucking pain in the ass, but I got on that ladder. What about you?
I got up on a ladder over the summer in my well, no, I fell. My apartment I was locked out, and I had to climb the scaffolding outside my apartment. And I jumped up to get on the ladder, jump from the scaffolding, and it unhooked and dropped down and like hit my face on the ladder.
Really? You're always getting hit in the face with things.
I know.
Yeah.
This old thing.
You should get insurance.
I have insurance.
Really?
Yeah.
That's sick.
I know.
That's kind of a flex.
You
trying to get a class action lawsuit going after this?
I just like everything's my fault every time. So like
it
when
could be my fault for the right price.
Well,
there's a swing set across the street, I think.
Yeah, I got hit by a car one time.
Really?
Yeah, hard.
How was that?
It was what?
How was that?
It was interesting because I get hit.
You on a bike?
I was on a motor. I was on a bird scooter.
Oh, sick!
I get hit.
Bird,
I want to overlay my picture of my bruise on this, so if people are watching, you can see it. But I'm going down this hill, and it was when they switched the brakes, and it's like a thumb brake now instead of like a bike brake.
What city are you in?
Austin.
Okay.
I'm going down this hill. I finally find the brake, and it was too late, and I get hit by this car. And I was in the air for so long that I was like, I'm like horizontal, and I was like, am I still in the air?
That's sick.
This is crazy. And then I hit the ground. I went up 2 waist sizes. I went from a 30 to a 32.
Because of bruises?
Because I guess I was hemorrhaging, low key. Yeah, me when I hemorrhage.
Wow.
And
me when I hemorrhage.
Yeah, it was crazy. And then when I was interviewing at Bird, I think I did like 6 interviews.
Oh wait, was this before you got the job at Bird?
Yeah.
Damn.
And I kept throwing it in and being like, and I got hit by a car.
Yeah.
And I'm here, and they're like, they were like not finding it funny the first time, and then so I was like, I'll deliver it differently the second time.
Right.
Working on stand-up and my job interview, I delivered it differently the second time, and then my third time I did it, and they were like, you need to stop telling people.
Why?
Because it's a really sore subject over there. Like half of the company is
come on, man,
litigation. It's
gotta
all
get a leg up.
It's government and lawyers. So many people are getting hit by cars and getting hurt.
It wouldn't hurt if you had a job. It would hurt less if you had a job.
Well, I didn't have insurance during that, so I just like let it play out. Yeah, my leg, my giant leg, and me, like I'm limping around. I could barely get pants on. Yeah, my giant leg and me.
Yeah,
and I'm dragging it behind me the whole way. But it worked out.
That's sick. One time,
as soon as I got health insurance, by the way, I haven't gotten injured once.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
It's just so annoying.
Yeah. It's like when you don't have an umbrella, you get caught in the rain kind of thing.
Or when you do have an umbrella, it's hot and you're holding an umbrella.
Well, then it turns into a parasol. Protect you from the sun. Like Princess Peach.
I'm trying to get tan.
Yeah, that's true. But look at me, man. I mean, I'm like Gollum
You're
ass
glowing.
over here. Yeah, I belong in a cave.
No.
I saved a guy's life in front of a grocery store one time when I was applying for a job. And I was just walking in. I was like 17. I was like, I need a fucking job, man. And dude's in front of me, in front of the red box machine, starts foaming at the mouth. And I'm just like, he's like, and I'm like, mister, are you okay? And then he face plants in front of me and blood everywhere. And I'm just like, oh my God. And I roll him over and it's just blood and pus coming out of every orifice of his face. And I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. And I support him because I know when someone's having a stroke, you have to get them like up so they don't choke on their vomit or anything.
I would not have gone to stroke. I would have thought like,
I don't know. Getting them up couldn't have hurt is what I thought.
Yeah.
And I'm like, someone call an ambulance. And everyone looks around the parking lot and they're like, looking at me, not doing shit. And then I yell out, I'm like, fine, I'll call a fucking ambulance. And then I called the ambulance, ran to my car, grabbed the spare blanket in my trunk, came back over, put it on him. Also something you do when someone has a stroke because they get like really cold. I think like the shock does something to the blood temperature. And I just kind of chilled out until the cops came and they took him away. And then I walked in and applied for a job and didn't get it.
Double homicide.
But you got the job at Bird.
Yeah, I did.
Everything was, all wrongs were righted.
Yeah, and they get fired after like 6 or 7 weeks.
Really? Because of COVID?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got let go over a Zoom.
Yeah.
And it was funny because it was like our head of marketing put us all into like a...
Was it multi-fire?
It was 500, people. And it was crazy because like I get this meeting invite and I'm on with my boss's boss. I'm on a phone call. We're like catching up.
Yeah.
And I'm walking around and I didn't ever get the remote work. Like I when I was in an office, like it was pre everybody works remote. So it was like very much in the office. So I thought it was like so cool that I was like taking a call and I'm like not even in the office.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I got to jump. I got to go into this other meeting. And she goes, what meeting could you be in that I'm not in? And I was like, oh, I don't know. I'll send you an invite.
Probably a really important one.
Yeah. And I sent her the invite and then I hop on and I have it recorded, me getting let go.
Why'd you record it? Just for like legal reasons, just in case?
Well, I got a feeling in my stomach that this was going to be like a nefarious phone call because
you low-key can always tell when you're about to get fired.
Well, it was a pre-recorded message and it goes, hello. It was like the Hunger Games.
Yeah. Hello.
And I could see every, like 400 people on this call and I was like, this is, maybe it's like a COVID update. Hello. We've decided to inform you that you have been selected to no longer work here.
Wow.
Like it was
the
like
honor's
that.
Truly
and
all
then
mine.
I'm filming and it's funny. I think it was like a Friday morning and my friends all were still like not in the office that I was living with during COVID.
Yeah.
And they were having champagne and mimosas. Because they weren't in the office. It was Friday and they weren't in the office. And I was like, sorry, you guys, some of us have to work.
Yeah.
And I go downstairs, I get fired, and I turn right around, and I go upstairs and I go, give me the bottle.
Yeah, dude.
But
oh my God.
They laid me off. And then if anyone takes anything away right now, it's that if you have a work laptop, do not do personal stuff on it.
Oh, I
because
made that mistake.
when I've gotten let go, it just wiped the computer. And it's like, I had my lease on there. I had my... like a bunch of like things I'd been working on, like on a Photoshop type situation. Photoshop wipes. Resume is gone.
Yeah.
And they wiped it, and then it was funny because I was like staying an hour away from my apartment in LA. I bailed on my lease, which like I've still.
How'd that pan out?
Well, I didn't have an income. I think it was just like a.
Yeah. What was the handshake deal with Naked Lady?
That was a 2-week situation.
Okay, so this is with friends.
Yeah.
Okay. Clothed.
Yeah.
Good. Excellent.
Except one of them. He was kind of always in his underwear.
Good shape. Good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I had to get out of that lease, and then they were like, they had given me a scooter, and they were like, you need to return that. And I'm like, I'm not.
I will just bird my ass over to the office.
You can come get it.
Yeah.
I'm not, it's like 400 pounds. I'm
That's
not going to go.
Funny.
And then they go, you can keep it.
Nice.
I was like, I don't want a bird scooter.
Did you sell it?
I gave it to my aunt and uncle who lived down there. But
yeah, I also
like
made the work laptop
scooter.
mistake because I was doing everything off a Chromebook. And then my company was like, do you want a Mac? And I was like, sure, that sounds cool. My only question was, can I use GarageBand on this thing? And they were like, yeah, we don't care. And I had like a lot of music made on that. And I thought they were just going to let me keep it. And alas, they did not. And I had to do a little haggling. Still lost everything I made on that laptop. Yeah. But I had another one after that. So I had like enough good stuff to not be mad about it. It's okay.
I can't relate. I lost everything.
Really?
Yeah.
What would you get back if you could?
I don't remember like what I used to do. Like I don't remember what I used to do.
What were you photoshopping?
I don't know. I have no idea what I was doing, but I had a lot of files. But I wanted to do.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sick to have files.
Yeah.
Like a dossier. You know what that is?
No.
It's like a collection of files, and it sounds like really menacing. If you want to fuck with someone, just text them, be like, yo, I'm about to release the dossier. That's like bad news.
Oh, I'm going to start using Dossier.
Yeah. Dossier. It's like Epstein files.
Ray's Dossier. Oh, yeah.
Bro,
totally like Epstein files.
Don't you know I got a dossier going from
That's the title. Ray's Dossier.
Ray's dossier, babe.
No, yeah. I like, it's weird thinking about, there was one time at work, I shared my screen. This is the first and last time I've ever shared my screen.
Yeah, never should.
I was only in a professional setting.
Right.
Truly like in an office before I started doing this for such a short time.
Yeah.
That, like, a lot of the things that I was doing in the office were like my first time I was presenting at a meeting. I go to share my screen.
Right.
I shared a window, and the window I shared was 17 LinkedIn tabs applying to other jobs.
That's wonderful.
And I started to close out, and they kept like the other one would pop up, and I was like, and I didn't know how to unshare. It was like for my job at other companies, like competitor companies.
Yeah.
I was just like, I just hated the job so much, and
damn.
yeah, I made the mistake one day I made a lot of mistakes, but
such is life.
Yeah, no, I just like one day I was like, I'm not like doing anything at this job. Like, low key,
let's open 17 LinkedIn tabs.
So
let's
bored.
Fucking go.
And my boss was so cool that she was like, if you're done with your work, you can go home. But I was like, I'm so broke, and they have free food there. So I was like, I'm just staying here to eat my 3 meals.
Exactly. I'm gonna go to a supply closet, hang out for a couple hours, come back at dinner time, get the rest of the food, then go home on my bird scooter.
I looked like, you know when you get those ads on TikTok and it's like, hey, fatty, your cortisol is high. And I'm like, I know. Like, I looked like the before because I was eating so many peanut M&Ms.
Yeah.
Which were really, like, showing up in my face.
The top 2 M&Ms right there.
The peanut M&Ms?
Yeah, top 2 are pretzel and peanut.
I'm not seeing you or hearing you with the pretzel, but I stand with you.
Let's go get some after this.
Yeah.
Let's get a beer and like a shitload of pretzel M&Ms.
With the pretzel M&Ms. I think that's...
I'd be effing with them.
Yeah.
I'd be effing with them heavy.
There's, like, a lid for every pot.
Yeah. Is that what they say? Is that like, wait, what the fuck does that mean? Lid for every
It's
pot?
like when the crazy couple that like, or like there's a girl that I went to college with that's just like
insane.
Truly so unique.
Yeah.
That I was
like a good way or like a not a good way?
Just very unique. She's I would call her a friend.
Okay.
And I just think she's just... And then she gets engaged to like, you know, this like good looking dude. And I'm like, there's a lid for every pot. Like she was meant to find this person, and they must be a match, or she has a gun. So
maybe he has a gun too.
Yeah, they're a match.
Yeah.
It's great.
You think it's hard to date in New York?
No.
Why is that?
There's just so many people.
Yeah. I think there's like 13 women for every one man.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is crazy. But I kind of feel like you can go on a lot of dates, but the cruel fact of life is there's probably only there's like many fish in the sea. There's many lids, many pots. There's probably only like 5 lids that are really going to rock at any given moment in New York. Like here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's not my priority right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Priority's moving out of the...
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't want to say, like, I didn't want to go there, but like, if you were like, should we go back to mine and... What have you done that?
Absolutely.
That's so funny.
Absolutely.
I would be like, oh my God, Ray is just gonna murder me tonight.
Yeah, it's a little like Lovely Bones pilled.
Yeah.
But
I'm glad I'm glad that you
know that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess there is a lead for every pot, because sometimes it's just like there's a really lovely woman who's like cool with that.
Yeah.
And she's like, I feel safe even though this is like kind of fucking weird. And it's sick. And you have a great time.
I'm sure it's very cool. Like it's like that is...
I spent the winter there. It was nuts.
That is great. Well, I think that there is a young woman out there that's like, that is so perfect for her story that she's creating. You know, like I'm seeing this girl that's like, parents work in private equity, but like she's different, you know, even though she's spending the summers in Europe. But like she's spending the evenings in Ray's storage unit.
Well, sometimes when you're talking to someone, everything's going really well, and you tell them like, yeah, so I'm kind of in like living in a, shipping container right now. They're always like, so when do you plan on getting out of that? And I'm like, bitch, like yesterday.
Yeah.
Come on, you know? As soon as something changes fundamentally in my life, I'm getting the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
And it's going to be awesome when I do.
Obviously a little different, but I need to get into my own home. I was in hotels for a little bit.
Do you like hotels?
I love hotels, not
Hotels
New York
rock.
though.
Oh, really?
They're $1 billion. And
Yeah,
also
that's
all
true.
of them, they're like, I have right now is my big suitcase. That's all my clothes.
That's sick.
That's why everyone, I'm starting to get comments from people online that are like, didn't you wear that shirt yesterday?
Really?
Yeah. And tomorrow.
Yeah.
And last week. I only have 3 shirts.
You're going to wring that shit out after this episode.
I only have 3
Because
shirts.
it's hot outside.
And people are starting to notice my 3 shirt.
Yeah.
The rumors about me having 3 shirt? True.
I think that's cool though, because you're like a cartoon character in that way.
Yeah,
and it's your job to be a
I
personality.
restart my dumb life every day, and it's the exact
you
same
think
thing.
Bart Simpson has more than one shirt?
He might have 11 of the same.
Which is what you should probably do.
Yeah, I did actually. I went and got another shirt today, so I have 4 shirts.
What'd you get? Anything good?
No. Well, I mean, yeah, it's just a t-shirt.
Sick.
It's a yellow
Where?
t-shirt from Abercrombie & Fitch.
Oh yeah, they're kind of coming back, right?
They're awesome. They just opened a new store on Broadway.
Oh yeah?
It's huge.
There's those old catalogs from the early 2000s are raunchy.
They're very horny. Yeah.
Very horny.
The thing came out.
Yeah.
The documentary came out, and it was like...
What documentary? About them?
About Abercrombie & Fitch,
wanna
and the
see
way
that.
that they would cast everybody. It was just like...
That seems sick.
The dude was horny. The dude was so sexually charged that it was like...
Yeah, like Dov
doing
Cheney
this
vibe.
is but it is crazy.
She had a fucking vibe, let's say that.
It was weird having coming of age and I'm being marketed sex
I know.
for
I know, and you're probably 12 years old.
my ripped jeans, and it's like...
And that gust from the mall hits you after the Annie Ann's, and you're just like, oh,
Yeah.
what is this feeling? And it's
know.
like, it's Abercrombie and Fitch.
I'm oversharing a little bit here, but
Let's hit
I
it.
do relate the smell of that cologne. When I smell that, I'm like, it reminds me of
being a boy.
being a boy, but in a bad way. All of the scary things that happen to a young man. Very it reminds me of learning things.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean.
And it's
That was also kind of exciting. It's
no, it is
forbidden.
exciting, but it freaks me
Yeah.
out when I smell it now because it's
Yeah.
no, ugh, what
I
is that?
was talking to someone the other day, especially with smell, because smell is the most powerful memory scent recognition thing. And we're talking about aesthetics, and we're talking about, you ever listen to, or not listen to, but look into the wiki aesthetics, where it's Global Coffee House. You ever hear about this?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, I
Barnes
know-
& Noble Cafe back in the day.
Yeah.
The Girl Put Your Records On is playing. They have the Beatles 1 and Bob Marley Gold for sale, and it smells like you're in the womb. You are comforted.
Yeah.
You know why that doesn't exist anymore? Because everyone drinks iced coffee. The smell of hot coffee is different than the smell of iced coffee, and it's not the same. And so I think that level of comfort, you don't sit in an oversized plush chair when you're drinking iced coffee or a matcha. You're drinking in you're sitting in a prison stool, okay? I want the Friends couch. I want a mug that I can barely hold that's burning the shit out of my fingertips. And I want Corrine Bailey Ray bumping out of the speaker. And I want to be just out of the coffee cup, I'm home at the Global Coffee House aesthetic.
Really aligned.
You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
Yeah.
I have not. You just woke up something inside me.
Right?
Yeah. Where I was sitting on a prison stool.
Yeah.
And I'm all of the furniture now is just IKEA, whatever, because they want you to get out.
They do want you to get out.
Oh my God, whatever happened to slowing
Lounging
down?
around
Whatever
at a
happened to
coffee
putting
shop?
your records on?
Dude, for real, that song's so fucking good.
Oh, it is really good.
Every
She
time.
just went, and I don't know what Corinne Bailey Ray is up to, but I just saw a TikTok of her.
Was she at the school?
She was at the school.
Yeah, and she's crying because all the
Yeah.
kids are singing the song. It was so sweet. And I was like, there was something about that kind of music too, like that, Norah Jones, even that early Maroon 5, Coldplay, Yellow.
I'm feeling kind of sad and sick.
All that is music, I think, for adults. And I like that. It's you listen to this, you go to the coffee shop, you probably work at Apple, and it's 2004, and everything's fucking awesome, no recession, poptimism, the tech will save us all. You're just having the best time. You're drinking your big ass cup of coffee, and It's you go to that coffee shop and later you go home to like your loving partner and you probably make dinner together once again to Cora and Bailey Ray's. Girl, put your records on and you're having like a bottle of wine and you're a fucking adult. And I feel like music doesn't cater to that specific type of person anymore. And that makes me sad.
Let him know.
I say it, man.
Yeah.
I say it. I'll say it right here. I want adult music. Adult music.
I know. It reminds me of my parents.
What do they listen to?
I remember we had this like big, massive like machine in our entertainment console, which is like
so sick.
Yeah, and there at the bottom was all CDs. But we had like a 6-disc
those are sick.
and you'd press like 7.
Yeah.
And then it'd play like track 1 from or 6, but you'd play whatever track from disc 6. And I remember because it was like Santana and Nora Jones.
Yeah.
And it was like that vibe. And I remember my mom would like put it on every night. And it was like the vibe of like growing up in your parents' home and like 8 p.m. happens and like there's music playing and you're like eating dinner and
epic vibe.
You have homework.
I know. I think about going to grad school sometimes, but I really like have a fear of homework.
There was one night I bombed so bad at a comedy show that I walked out. My set was supposed to be 12 minutes. I did 6 minutes. I called it.
Yeah.
The last thing I said was like, does anyone have a gun? Can you toss it up here? For me, like, was like just like cherry on top of like, everyone hates me here. And I walked out and I just got straight in my car. I didn't even say bye to anyone. And
when was this?
A couple of years, like 3 years ago.
Okay.
And I just looked up grad school and I just in general, like no specific. I was just like, I need to be in
grad school.
I need to be learning.
I need a dunce cap in grad school right now.
And I got like to the application, and I think I did 1 page of the application. They were like, you can't even be on this application. Like you are not allowed. So imagine bombing a set and then grad school in general. Being like, no, you can't do this either.
God damn.
Yeah. Go ahead and try to find your resume
that you made on Photoshop that you don't have anymore. What would you go to grad school for if you could? Anything. Spelling. It's a good one.
Anthropology, is that a thing?
Yeah. I'd probably go for history or like creative writing or
history. I like history. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah. Sick vibe.
Where are we right now? Yeah. Oh, we're at right now. Okay, cool. That's what I thought. Okay, cool. We can do we should wrap with something really fun. Do you have like a gnarly story that you wanted to share before we dip?
Yeah.
This, by the way, please take it from me and my shaky hand. Like, do not
it's a lot.
This. I'm about to shit my pants. I'm shaking and I'm sweating so much. No, it's opposite. I am in shambles. This makes me shudder.
Yeah.
And I regret it. And I'm going to just look at how many milligrams of caffeine I had on an empty stomach. A lot of potassium.
That's good. Probably why you want to shit.
Yeah. It's going to not tell me how many, which is probably smart. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I'm tossing it over to you. So we'll wrap on our...
I'll do like lightning round 2 last sickest framing stories. And I'll talk about my favorite people that came in.
Yeah. Do that.
So on the Upper West, you know who Harry Belafonte is? Thank you.
I don't. I'm lying.
Fuck. I know somebody. I tell this to so many people. He's the king of Calypso. You ever seen Beetlejuice? Jump in line, the scene where they're fucking dancing around the stairs? That's a Harry Belafonte song. Banana Boat, Angelina.
Oh.
I don't know. I can't confirm or deny that.
Okay.
But Harry Belafonte is the king of Calypso.
Niche.
Just music icon. Both of his ex-wives used to come to the frame shop and get stuff framed, both named Julie. So Julie 1 comes down, and she's old as shit. Old as shit. Has like 2 helpers with her. She's getting into her years, right? And we help her out, and it's all good. She can like barely see. And she took a liking to me because I'm like, a spry young buck.
Sure.
Yeah. And we help her, and it's all good. And then Julie 2 comes in.
Oh, not Julie 2. This bitch.
I think they both kept the last name Belafonte.
Yeah, I would.
They're competing for the title of Harry's ex-wife. And so I asked Julie 2, I'm like, yo, like, are you Julie's daughter? Like, are you Julie? Because the other Julie Belafonte comes in. She goes, no, I'm Harry's third ex-wife. I'm the one he died on. And I'm like, oh.
Congrats.
And she was considerably younger than Julie 1. So Harry was slinging some dick, for real. And I just really like that. It really got me into Harry Belafonte after that. Civil rights icon, like amazing
I like
dancer.
that they kept the name because I'm doing this thing right now.
Mm-hmm.
My buddy Tyler, his last name's Swift.
Yeah.
And so Kai and I will use his Resi app under his name, and we'll put it down under Tyler Swift. We get the
because they just don't see it.
No, it just says Tyler Swift, and it's like so close that that's his legit name, and it like dings for people, and they're like, this is so close to Taylor that we get the reservation every single time.
Damn, that's sick. Shout out dyslexia.
I know.
Right?
Yeah.
Just misreading that little bit.
I'm getting it, by the way. Like
Yeah, you got the plug.
Some things have happened recently where I'm like, I saw a license plate the other day. It was like E74LA, and I was like, Alex Earl? I thought that
you saw what you wanted to see.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
The other thing, the coolest thing I framed, because I get that question a lot, it was a gun. It was a Luger pistol, once again on 72nd. Walked in with it wrapped up in a pillowcase. Said, can you frame this? And thank God it was the end of the day, because I locked that door. And I said, hell yeah, we can. Oh. And we framed the shit out of that gun.
What? Why the pillowcase?
So no one saw it. It was like in her purse, and then she took it out of her purse.
Ooh.
And she had the gun.
Her.
She was like a vixen. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. She just killed Belafonte.
With her love, perhaps. No, I think it was her grandfather's, who was like some like CIA type dude. He was up in the Balkans, like getting into all sorts of shit. And this was his like gun that he took on all the missions. And she was getting it framed.
Wow.
And she was like, I'm going to put this on my mantle. And I'm like, you're the coolest lady I've ever met.
That is cool.
That's fucking dope.
Yeah, and to have a mantle, that's awesome.
Who can afford that?
There's like different things that people say where it's like, we're not going to see eye to eye. Like in-unit laundry, to me for a long time was like, if you have that, like I just really like can't even have a conversation with you as peers. Because when you have in-unit laundry, washer, dryer, it's like, your life genuinely is different than people that have to like go out to do their laundry.
Yeah. My hot take though, one of my many hot takes, I actually don't mind doing laundry at the laundromat because I was playing extreme sports on the TV. And you go in, it's like leveling experience. Like we're all just showing up. You always see like the hottest girl you ever seen in your entire life doing laundry and you're like, amazing.
I would love to hang out at the laundromat, but I don't want to
You're busy.
Thinking about going and adding that into the day is just, it's overwhelming.
I always like it as like an after work activity. Like mine's really close to my place. So I'll go over, do the laundry, go get a bite to eat, sometimes go get a beer.
Do you leave while your laundry's in the thing?
Oh yeah.
Do people not steal?
No. What are they going to steal?
Your laundry?
Oh, they want my socks and underwear.
If it's nice.
I think it gets the job done.
Okay.
I always time it though. So I get back and it's like, it's finishing up.
Okay.
And then you read your book, you watch some extreme sports. Sometimes you just like strike up a conversation, start talking to some people, you know? And it's like, that was actually kind of nice.
That does sound nice.
It's like a third space. Everyone's like, we don't have any third spaces anymore. It's like, go to the laundromat.
Maybe I will.
You should.
I'm going home.
Let's go together.
Home.
Let's hang out. We'll post up at the laundromat.
That's a perfect way to wrap.
Yeah.
Ray, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you, my friend.
Saved me this week.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll do it again when Brooke's back.
And I will say, I am a framer, and I'm quite a good framer.
Yeah.
But I'm a lot of other things. And I will use this opportunity to say, if anyone out there in the podcasting either is interested in one of the many projects I'm involved with, whether that be writing, advertising, creative writing, music, please get in touch.
Yeah. And do you want to plug your band too? We'll get
a
couple more monthly follower or listeners.
Yeah, I'll plug the Down and Outs. I'll plug Same Vein, Monoblock, Flycatcher, the Madeleines. These are all my friends' bands. Oslo, Astoria, Couch Prince. Oh God, people
got all
are
that?
going to be mad at me if I don't include their band. There's definitely one more. Morning Silk. My good friend Frank's just released this project. It's really good.
Shout out Frank.
Yeah, shout out Frank. But that's all I got to plug. And thank you so
you're
much
the
for
man.
having me.
Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Sorry.
That's
Left hand. All right, thank you guys for listening.
Thank you for listening.
And this is our last solo episode, and then we have Brooke back next week. She will be wrapping up her amazing tour, and we are proud of her and we love her.
Shout out, Brooke.
Yeah, you'll meet her.
Sick. Yeah, let's do it again.
All right, thank you guys.
Bye-bye.
See you in the bonus. Bye.